in the retail space right now. Our elevator equipment's all here, so pardon the clutter. Our elevator is being installed right now. So the idea here is either to get you an interior stair, in which case you are completely cut off from common area access. One way that could happen is if you see that column right there, we could put a stair that would only be 3 foot wide going up through the middle of the store, and you'll see the different landing options on our plan. And that would take you up to the second floor and you'd be cut off. We could create a 5,073 square foot premises by doing that, and we'll take you up to the second floor and you'll see what the second floor looks like. The other option while we're down here is, if you look at the storefront here, you have an access door here, you have an access door there, okay? What we could do that would be absolutely beautiful and get you a 5 foot wide ornamental steel stair with exposed brick in the background is simply take out the joists here for a grand entrance all the way up to this column right here. And what would happen is you could close either a storefront door right here, or I think it would be very dramatic to have an overhead door that could be closed on off hours, and then you just have access to right here. So this stair is absolutely gorgeous. These forged steel panels were made in a foundry in Baltimore, Maryland, and we have this panel going all the way up this ornamental forged steel stairway. Again, it's 5 feet wide. When we get up to the second floor, I'm going to kind of start the tour of the second floor as if we were just coming up this stairwell. So that's the first floor, and again, you can either have an interior stair, I'll show you where that landing is on the second floor, or if you don't mind sharing the common area, pop in an overhead door here. There's absolutely no conduit or ductwork running through this wall. It's a partition wall, it's non-load bearing, and I think that would allow use of a far superior stairwell rather than a 3 foot wide one that would have to be paid for, concrete cut open. We could just use what's existing that, again, I think is very apropos of the type of retail we're trying to create here. Here we are, coming up the landing of that same stairwell. And effectively what we do is we would put in a wall right here. We'd put in a door here that again could be locked if you wanted to. During business hours, this door would be wide open. And that would allow you access to our common area lavatories so that you don't have to put any of them in. Come on in here. And this would be your second floor premises. Again, the nice thing about this premises, we have storefront style windows in. They do have hoppers so that you can get natural ventilation. The natural light up here is extraordinary. And then these bar joists also, which can remain open because we have R38 insulation on the roof, would remain exposed just like the first floor. So there's a total continuity of design. The other thing is you'd have exposed brick walls on either side. This is all original. We only kept 2 walls of the original structure, and this is one of them. And then this over here is the other one. Another awesome feature about the space, and this is a sure option, is you're going to end up having a landing. The landing would start about where I'm standing here, so the last step would be about here. You'd have a wall here, and then the landing would go into the space this way. Since your premises is going to end right along here at a spot of our choosing, we thought we'd end the premises, you know, right where this door starts, so this would be the end of your space, and we'd have a partition wall. We could either, for you, keep this sliding glass door in, which would give you access to a green roof, And if you wanted to display outdoor furniture or just have kind of a cool architectural element, we'd leave this here. We could leave it permanently locked so that there's no access to it. We could smoke the windows, or if you wanted, we could eliminate the door and we would simply, you know, insulate and create a wall here for you. And I think, again, there's tremendous continuity with this eastern portion of the space and the entire retail premises on the first floor.